Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over another Leetcode question, reverse integer. Major tech companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, LinkedIn are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you will find this video tutorial helpful for technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. Given a 32-bit signed integer, reverse digits of an integer. Example 1, 1, 2, 3 becomes 3, 2, 1. Example 2, minus 1, 2, 3 becomes minus 3, 2, 1. Example 3, 1, 2, 0 becomes 21. Note, assume we are dealing with an environment which could only store integers within 32-bit signed integer range to 31 minus 1. For the purpose of this problem, assume that your function returns 0 when the reverse integer overflows. So this is an important part of the question. So there are too many dislikes of this question because it is, mathematically quite involved, but we are going to solve it in a very simple way. Basically, we are going to pop the digits and push it to the back of the reversed side. So let's get on the whiteboard and try to solve this. Okay, so this is our reverse algorithm. We are sending the integer, we're sending the number, and we create a result integer. That's going to be the reversed version. So what we do is, as long as x is not equal to 0, we start popping the last digit. X modulo 10 gives me 3 in this case. And result is 0 in the beginning, so this gives me 3. That's the first digit of the reverse string. If I put this way, let's put it this way, that will give me 3 in this case. So result times, result times 10. So result is 0 in the beginning. This is I create a reverse integer in the beginning. That's 0, and times 10 plus modulo 3. Modulo 10 is 3. That's going to be the first digit. And every time I multiply by 10 to go in the digits on the left. And to trim the numbers, I divide it by 10 every time in the iteration. So 122 divided by 10 is 12. So my new x is 12, and x is not equal to 0. Result is, what I have is 3 times 10, 30, plus x modulo 10 is 12 modulo 10 is 2. 30 plus 2 is 32. See how it's shaping in the reverse order? It's basically we are popping the last integer, multiplying by 10, dividing by 10, and creating the new integer. So to go left, in the reverse integers, to go left, we multiply by 10, and in the forward integer, to go left again, in the reverse integer, we start creating from left to right, and to go left in the forward integer, we divide by 10. That's the idea. There's a mathematical explanation of this, but it's quite involved, so this is just basically the idea how we pop and push the integers. And finally, the last integer is, what I have is 2, and 2 divided by, let's go again. 123, 3 is the x divided by 10 is 12. 12 divided by 10 is 1. And that will give me x is not equal to 0. So 32 times 10 is 320. 1 modulo 10 is 1. Plus 20 plus 1 is 321. So I hope this makes sense to you. This is pretty much what we do here. We pop the integer and push it to the end. And that will give me 321. Let's see this one. This one has 0 in it, so it's different. Excuse me. So again, integer, I create my reverse string, reverse integer, check if 120 is not equal to 0. Okay, result is 0 plus x modulo 10 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. And continue with dividing by 10. My next number is 12. 12 is 0 plus x modulo 10 is 2. So this is going to give me 2. And again, 12 divided by 10 is 1. 1, and I have 2 here. 2 times 10 plus 1 modulo 10 is 1, and that'll give me 21. So this is the idea here. So we trim the 0 here, so that will give us 21. And this is how we do the algorithm here. So let's see this in the code. We need to implement a couple of other things here before we submit the final code. Basically, assume we are dealing with an environment which could only store integers within 32-bit time, integer, etc. So this could result in greater than integer max value or min value when we reverse the strings in the minus as well. So if that's the case, we return 0. And to avoid this integer overflow, we start with the long integer, that is the result. Our first integer is long, and that's the result. We play with it in the while loop. Finally, when we get to the result, we cast it to the integer result. So integer result, that's what we return. And that's the solution here. We need to check this because there's a warning here. That's a 32-bit signed integer. Because when we reverse the number, it could be greater than the max value or less than the min value. That's what we need to pay attention here. So let's submit and see. Right, this works. And this is pretty much it for this question. I hope you found this one helpful. And if you like it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. I have more videos coming up. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.